Hello, Michelle. How are you? I miss seeing your face. I do. So we don't have any Zooms scheduled for August. So I'm not going to get to see you, but I'm glad that you are here. I'm glad you are here. I know exactly who you are. Let's see. We were in my office today. I was going to go to the she shed, but it is starting to rain. Doesn't look pretty outside, so we are not doing that. Anyways, there's a lot of people here. Hey, Jane, how are you? Are you still getting the hot temperatures? Ours have calmed down a whole lot, so that's been so good. Give me a thumbs up. Howdy, Caitlin, how are you? I'm okay, and I miss you too. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I got your good. Yes. So we had so she's in Patreon and she got her letter and your sticker. I hope those were specifically made for that letter. Mm-hmm. Hey, Debbie Dunn, how are you? Love the cold. Yes, but it's starting to get warmer again here, which is okay. We're going to be in the dog days of summer here soon, which always happens in Kentucky. And so that's going to be a whole lot of fun. Jane said the heat wasn't bad, but the air quality is for me. Yeah, I bet it was. Yeah, Eddie has that problem too. I got my letter. It was funny. Yay, I'm so glad you got it. I'm so glad you got it. Hey, Angie. I was hoping to go. I wrote all day long. I don't know if y'all saw my, so all day I wrote, well, and it's going to pertain to this question. And if you saw, or if you follow me on here, I think I posted it here. It's really raining. I can post it on my iPad or look it up on my iPad. Look up Facebook on my iPad because I'm pretty sure that I posted me going to the she shed this morning and getting all ready, and I was not coming out until I finished the book. And I have to give myself that timeline. Like, you got to get the book done. It's really not due to the editor until the middle of August, which is like next week, but I'm busy in August. I have some things that I'm not going to be able to focus on work. And so I have to, let's see, did I do it? I did. So if you, actually, I can probably share it. If you did not see it, I don't think I put it on the TikTok, or not the TikTok, but the YouTubes. But it's me talking about a book, trying to get it done, doing all the things, and I got it done. Yay! I was so happy. I mean, you guys, after now 190 something books, you would think that this would get easier and easier and easier. And it doesn't. It gets harder. It gets harder because I've done so many murder plots, sometimes 2 in 1, in so many ways to kill people that it's just gets harder and harder. But that's okay, because I am down for the task and I ain't going nowhere. I am in it for the long haul. That is the truth of it all. Hey, Tammy. Tammy got her sticker. I'm so glad. Yes. So somebody emailed me in our group and she said, or messaged me, and she's like, I don't know who this person is. So it's obviously from a series. I've not read yours, which I think I've read every series. And I said, darling, you probably haven't, because I quit promoting that series because I didn't have my rights to it. So I said, it's from the Southern Ghostly Mystery series now that I have my rights back. And she's like, oh, yeah, I haven't read that series yet. And I'm like, well, here you're introduced to it. Get ready, because you are going to love it. Hello, Larissa from Texas. How is it down there in your weather? One of my very good author friends is from Texas. I see her a lot. I just saw a video of Eddie being sweet outside of church. Yes, Michelle. So today, after I finished my book, so I said, oh my gosh, I have got to get book stank off of me. I have to get this stank off me, this book stank, which to me means, got to clear my mind. I've been in Honey Springs for the past 3 weeks. I love Roxy. I'm not tired of her, but it is time to get the stink off. And we are moving on to a camper book. But anyways, and so I said, come down from the she shed. It's like 2 o'clock. I said, I'm going to eat me a salad, and then I'm going to go for a walk. If you want to go for a walk. So then we had a couple of Patreons. I had gotten, oh my gosh, the cutest stuff. And I'd already showed it on Facebook and the Instagrams, I think. But I had a couple of thank you notes I needed to get out to some folks. And they were kind of late. And, it's not very good in the South to get out late thank you notes. So I feel like I was going to also message them and say, listen, I'm so sorry. I've not written you a thank you note. I did thank you on the socials, but that is not proper thank you notes. And so I had them sitting here for a while. We've already been on a couple of trips. And I said, we've got to get these thank you notes out. And it's like, well, we passed the post office on our walk. And I'm like, oh, yeah, let's do that. So we took a shortcut. That's not really a shortcut, but we kind of took a shortcut, and it put us out different because I was being nosy. I was looking at a house that's for sale. Not that I'm moving, but houses rarely go for sale in this neighborhood or this town. And I'm like, it had a sign at the end of the road that was pointing to turn, go down, and look at this house. And I'm like, I got to go look at this house. So we turned down, and then we cut up another street. And then when we came up by the church, I was like, oh, we passed the post office. We went past it. And Eddie's like, here, I'll take them. So he was so gracious enough to do that. And of course I posted it in Patreon because not everybody on the socials want to see everything I do. And y'all probably don't either, but it was still sweet. And it was for y'all. So for some of y'all people. So yes, he was very sweet. And we have a million churches. Like literally, if I was to take you on my walk, which I could, and live, we would pass 8 churches on that little stretch. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, maybe cut that in half. Maybe 5. And it's not even a mile long. But they got to get on all the religions. I got to get on all the religions. Oh, my stars. Look who's here. Come here. Come on. She's like, I know that you're talking to people, and I am not included. Come here. Right here. Come on. You can come front. You can come in front. I can see an eye. I can see an ear. Yes, I can. Got her. She's like, what's going on? So anyways, we are here, and I got to move all my stuff because she's wanting to. Here, come over here. Okay. So in order for her to be happy, because she's standing here looking at me with the side eye. You look at me with side eye. She likes to sit on paper. So let's get some paper out. Come here. Here's the paper. All right. So I put some paper out, and she might come here and sit. All right. Maybe not. I don't know. She's strange. She's a strange cat. Aren't you, baby girl? Are you my baby girl? Yes, you are. Anyways, so let's see. Larissa says it's hot, hot, hot there. Hey, Kim Templeton, how is you and your bestie? And when I say bestie, I'm talking about her new baby grandbaby. Her bestie. Hey, sis. So I am here to answer a reader question. I got to get on my old lady glasses to read it. These are my papers. Look at Rowena. She's like, what's going on? I got my papers. Yes. I know. I can be in the Do Not Care Club. Have y'all seen the Do Not Care Club? It has cracked me up. So there's one for cats, and this lady's like, talks about cats, and I'm like, I could totally be in the Do Not Care Cat Club and say, yes, I let my cat kiss me all over my face. And if you don't like it, I do not care because I don't want you kissing me on my face. So, y'all see my chin hairs? So, story about Mama. We were riding the other day in the car, and Mama said, you need to go get you a little shave. I don't know what it's called, dermaplaning or whatever, which she does. She said, because I see some whiskers. And then she got on my nose hairs. I said, Mama, I got other more important things than that. Like this little bitty sweet cat of mine. Yeah. So Mama got on my chin hairs. I don't care. I can't help it. It is what it is. Anyways, I'm getting old. Now, Sissy's laughing. Ooh, did you hear that, Rowena? Sissy is my cousin who spends a lot of time with Mama at Mama's house. Sissy takes her a coffee. They watch Days of Our Lives. They gossip about all the people. If you're from Nicholasville and you're on here, they might be talking about y'all. Don't you, Sissy? And she knows how Mama is talking about my chin hairs. Don't you be texting her and tell her I'm live either, Sissy. Anyways, Karen Crocker, will there be more in the coffee series? Yes, Karen, are you under a rock? I mean, I love you, girl. I love you so much, but there's a pre-order up. And I put it in my newsletter every week. And I don't know. And in the back of the book, there is a link to the next book. Oh, it's lightning. So yes, sweet Karen, there is going to be several more books in the series. As a matter of fact, Karen, this is a little secret. Don't tell nobody. It's just between me and you, girl. Me and you, Karen. Me and you, girl. The secret is next week I have a gotta get a little closer so we can talk about it. Next week, Karen, I have got an appointment with Mariah, my cover artist, for 2 more books. Shh, don't tell nobody. It's a secret. Yes, girl, you are the mayor. I tell Mom all the time, Sissy is like the mayor. She knows everything and everybody, and then she knows everything on Facebook. So if something happens on Facebook, Mama's going to call me, and she's going to say, oh, my God, did you see that on Facebook? And I said, Mama, no, I didn't. She goes, oh, I go, who told you? She goes, Sissy. I said, she's the mayor. She is the mayor. She is running for the mayor. Really, she's not running for the mayor, but she is the mayor, and she's somebody that needs to know something. You call Sissy. Hello. How are you, Darlise? I hope you are good. Tammy said, awesome. I hope it is the news about the next book. I think I even have names for them. Actually, I do, but I can't share those here. Oh, but you're in Patreon, so I'll share it there. So yes. So are there any other questions? What's going on? Y'all, I have got something to show y'all. I did not know this. Did you know that mold is in coffee? Like regular mold is in coffee. Did y'all know that? And so today I'm going to show you what I got. I haven't even opened it yet. Hold on, let me go get it. I love Amazon so much. Let's see. So mold is in coffee, and mold in coffee is not good for you. So, because I go to a nutritionist, and she's like, dude, Tanya, you have got to get off you drink so much coffee, you've got to get off that bad coffee. So I'm like, what am I supposed to drink? She's like, you're supposed to drink mold-free coffee. And I'm like, mold is in my Folgers? I love my Folgers. And she said, mold is in the coffee and it's bad for you. And I said, okay. So I'm like, what kind of coffee do I need? She said, Danger coffee. I said, well, that don't sound healthy. She said, well, it's mold free. You need to look for it. And it says mold free. Well, heck. It's supposed farm direct, lab tasted. Oh, yeah, it does say it. But she said, Danger coffee. I said, that sounds like danger. Mold free, lab tested, remineralized, farm direct. The magic is the minerals, hydrating, crash free coffee. So probably I just need it for a pick-me-up because I only really drink like 12 cups of coffee a day. I mean, does that mean I got all the mold in me? So I drink percolated coffee. So this is for drip coffee. So then I got me some percolated coffee. I can't even pronounce that. Aruko Boomy. Aruko Aboomy. Mold free. I don't see where it says mold free, but I'm looking. And I got till 2027 to drink this little thing right here. I'll have this thing drank by like August 27th. See, it says December 2027. Well, that might grow mold if I don't drink it quicker than that. I'm trying to see where this one says mold free. I can't find it. I can't pronounce it. So, anyways, for my health, I have to be drinking mold-free coffee. So, Danger coffee. I said, that sounds like danger. That don't even sound healthy. But she says it is. So, I got to believe her. And you're like, why in the world is she doing that? Because I'm tested. I know I told y'all I tested positive for that CHEK2 gene for breast cancer. And so current state of the situation is I've got a 50% chance of getting it. So until I decide what I'm going to do about that, then I'm trying to eat as healthy as possible so I don't get it. And I have a friend who is an oncologist nutritionist that has given some great tips. I don't know about this mold-free coffee, though. It is pouring. All right, let's see what else is going on in this world. Anyways, Karen, get the pre-orders. I guess I could put it up on here. If I go to the Amazons, Brewing Up Bones, Tanya Kappas. It's so funny when I Google myself on the Instagrams, on the Amazons, whenever you put in Tanya Kappas, like it'll come up how people search for me and they never spell my name right and it cracks me up. So I just put the big, huge, long link in there on where it is. Oh, I don't know if it's going to take it. It might be too long. So that's the big, huge, long link in there. So that is good. Michelle is going to take a nap, which is awesome because she is in California. So, girl, I had my nap at the same time after I got back from my walk. No, I don't know what that means. Hello, Jenny. Any word on casting for the camera series? Kristen, you might be at the wrong author's live. I don't have a camera series. Though I do have a camera, and Eddie and I have no idea how to use it. I've tried so hard. We got one of those cameras, and we just kind of give up on it and just using our iPhones. I love coffee. Yeah, Debbie Dunn. It's terrible. What mold and coffee? Did not know. Google it, girl. Google me, Barbara. Do you know what movie that's from? That is from the movie Four Christmases, where the little boy taps in when all the uncles are beaten up on, is it Dallas and Denver? And the little boy tags in and he hits, what's his name? Vince Vaughn in the face. And he says, Google me, Barbara. Yes, Google it. Hello, no coffee for me. I get that. I have an allergy to mold. Oh, no. Yes, Google it. I had no idea. I Googled it. And it's like, yeah, you need mold. Folgers in your cup and some mold to go with it. You can't say, hey, I want a cup of Folgers, hold the mold. Or put the mold on the side like you can creamer. It's bad. Say what? We're talking about coffee still. Yes, we are. We are talking about the coffee. I have never seen mold. Yeah, you don't see it. It's in it. It's in it. What do you see, Sissy? Bro is up on the thing. 3 is your limit. I know. 3 is my limit by 6 o'clock a.m. Only 12 cups. I know. So I was just saying 3 is the limit before 6 a.m. And then after that, it is no holds barred, baby. I am on it. Really, my last cup of coffee is around 4. The last cup of leaded coffee. And then I drink, this is tea. Oh, and I need to go make some so y'all can go with me. We can go make my tea. This is what I drink every day. I'm not a good water person. Eddie, can I come in there and make my tea, or are we going to be in the way of you making supper? I said, can I come in there and make my tea, or am I going to be in your way from making supper? He's like, what? What do you have mash on in there? So, let me get all my stuff together. So, yes, so I make tea all day, or also it's loose leaf tea. So we'll put you up here on my thing here. So I have a little teapot, and you can put this on the stove, but I don't. And so I have loose leaf tea. That's good for you. Organic. And then I get my, I see you, sissy. My Tanya Kappas measuring spoon. And I will first take my little pitcher and I'll fill it up because it's 5 cups. And for health benefits, again, for preventative, for me, cancer hates tea. And so you should drink at least 5 cups of loose leaf tea a day. So I make it cold brew kind of. So here is, it's filled up. This is right here is what it fills up to 5 cups. I'm not going to boil this. You could boil it, but I'm not going to. So then I have the little basket, and it goes in like that. See how the little basket is in there? So that's the diffuser. And then I have the, y'all didn't know y'all were going to get a tea lesson. So here's my loose leaf tea. And then you take 5 like keeping scoops And put it in there. 3, 4, 5. And it goes in this little thing, so you can see it up there. So it'll get like compacted down there, and then it'll steep all night in the refrigerator. So after the live stream, I'll put this in the refrigerator, and then it'll be in there all night long. And then, oh, it's really raining. There's Eddie. He's making fajitas. And there's Rowena thinking that, why are you not sitting down? Because I need to be looking at you. So we're going to go back into the office. There's the pantry. The door should be shut. If Mama was on the live stream, or if she was here, she'd say, shut that door. It shouldn't be hanging open for everybody to see in there. Even if I did have like some fancy person coming in to organize it. Just not something. So then I take the green tea or the tea, and then I just fill this up twice a day and drink from it all day long, along with my coffee. So I know I'm a nut job. You have a half a cup to a cup a day. You are okay, girl. You ain't growing no mold. I don't know. I guess that's relative, Kristen. Sounds expensive. Get cancer. I'm trying to figure all that out. Yes. Right. That's how I feel too. But I'm doing everything I can in order to make the right decision for me, which the right decision, you have to look at it, I always say, you know what? Somebody said to you, Stephanie, girl, you getting on this airplane, you have the 50% chance of making it. Would you get on that airplane? I don't think I would. So got some hard decisions to make in the future. But really my hard decision is whether I get and be done with it. Hey, girl, what is up? The camper series autocorrect. Oh my gosh. Okay. I was like, I don't think you're on the right place. And I'm thinking we know each other real good. And then I'm like, maybe she's thinking, because you read so much. I figured you were talking about a different series, the camper series. So, your question was it about any updates? I got to go back and see if I can find your question. Was it any updates on the series? I can't even find it. Okay, well, I'll just say update. No updates. It's still moving forward. That's all I can talk about right now. That's my only vice left. Coffee. I know. Is it coffee? Danger. So I'll be next week. I will give y'all a preview of how I like the Danger coffee. Well, I have Folgers now. Folgers in your cup. Hold the mold. I just started listening to your Ghostly series. Yay! The Ghostly Southern Mystery series, or the Charming, the Magical Cures series, or the Kenny Lowry series. They all got ghosts. I'm hoping it is the ghost. I mean, I hope it's all of them, but I hope it's the Ghostly Southern Mystery series, because I just got my rights back to all of those, and that's happening. Yay for MASH. I know, always MASH. And let's see. An early MASH episode where Colonel Blake and Frank Burns are on. Eddie, are you watching the early MASH episode with Colonel Blake and Frank Burns? Yeah. Where he eats the worms? She says Frank Burns eats worms. He just said, yeah. Green and white tea are full of you say it. Yes, ma'am, it sure is. So and they want me to have the loose leaf teas. So, and I don't mind tea. I like tea. Eddie's been a tea drinker for like a year now. So he's been a teetotaler. And so it's, it's fine. It's not a problem for me at all. Hairball, I was driving. I couldn't comment when you were coughing. Angie said, girl, you need to send me one of those measuring spoons. Oh, I'm surprised you don't have one. I got scads of them. Eddie, we need to send Angie Evans a measuring spoon. Hi, Eddie and Ro. Squirrel. I know Rowena is going to say hi. I don't know. Have you read the second book in, which by the way, there is if you're on Instagrams with me, I have a giveaway on over there, and it is this. But more importantly, have you read this one? Because so if you read the first one, you know that at the end, she has a fairy god cat that can talk. Well, this one, you find out that the fairy god cat is Southern and sassy. And so I thought it was so much fun writing her. And so that was the second book in the series. So if you've not read it, I'm like, that would be Rowena. But I actually have a giveaway going on right now. And it's a signed copy. And this is not a copy. This is a notebook. So I make notebooks for all of my books. And I'm like, I have scads of them. I should just be giving them away. So like, I just have a lot of them. Like I've got one for gingerbreads already. This is just a notebook. And I got one for haunts already. It's just a notebook. This is a Perka Trouble. Yeah, here's one for Perka Trouble, a notebook. And another wands, a notebook. And one from Holly Homicide, a notebook. Maybe I'll just give one away in my group. So if you're I'm going to go give one away in my group right now. So if you are not in my group, you should go over there. I'll put the link there too. But anyways, so I thought, oh my gosh, I love the cat. And I love the sass, and I want her to actually, bring it. And so here is the link to the group. So if you are not in that group, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to give them away. Yeah. So anyways, I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to give this copy away. And then I put a saying from the Sassy Cat, and it says, "Lo, darling, this town ain't ever been normal. It's just been real good at pretending. But all that pretending, it's starting to come undone." And that's what Skylar Blue was telling Lo about some advice. So definitely, if you've not checked out this one, it's so much fun. And I'm working on the plot right now for the third book in the series. And it's not up for pre-order yet because I was trying to see what my year looked like, but it's super fun. So go grab that. Also, if you would like a chance to win this, then jump over to Instagram and scroll down and you'll see where I'm writing in a book. I don't know how many it's down, but it's there. I was like seeing if there was a rainbow. Okay, let's see. Y'all, this has gone on too long. Oh my gosh. Hey, Darcy. I'm sending you love. I haven't seen you in forever. Oh my gosh. How are you? How am I finding all these people? Is it because I'm on here so late at night? Yes, the Southern Audible. Yay. Thank you. Thank you. I know you're getting the OG covers. So they just messaged me today and asked me if I had the covers for the new books that I could give them so they could turn them into the audiobooks. And I actually don't have an audio cover. So I just hooked her up with my cover artist and hopefully they'll get that squared away. Hey, Tanya, I'm a new subscriber, but I've been a fan of your Cafe Cozy series for a while. Yay! Are you talking about the coffee series? The Killer Coffee series, which that is what that tag was on my chair, and I just pulled it off. It was touching my leg, and I didn't like it. Squirrel. So back to that. So are you on the Killer Coffee series? Because that's our question. And yes, there is one up for pre-order. I just finished writing it today, which this is what I do. Here is a side tip. So I get these little books made, right? Oh, you know what? I have one. It's in my trash. I just pulled it out. So what I do is now that I've written the book, I will put it in an ARC copy form and I will send it to the printers and I will get it printed. So this is it. So this is Wands and it already came out, but this isn't the same series. But this is Wands. And so I go through here and I scribble things out and then I will like see where I said something wrong, or I will, check the eyes because I was like, I don't think his eye color is that, but it was. And then I make anecdotes in here all the time. And then like I might make notes back here. I do a little map for my thing. But all through here are literally little post-it notes all over that say things. Hi, Rowena. I've got it marked up. I've got it dog-eared. I thought, oh, that's a good teaser, which I probably never used it because I probably never read. But like you'll see, like there's all sorts of little things. And then I send it to the editor. So I will take the book that I just finished in the Killer Coffee series today, and I will get it put in this form just for one book, and then I have it mailed to me, and then I will read it like I'm reading any other person's book, like a book club book. Are you coming up here? Come on. Come on. You coming up? And so I will, read it like any other book club book, but like I will go through and I will mark it up, and then after I get done read, like I don't read the whole book like in one setting and mark it up. Like I will take like 2 or 3 days to read it. So I'll say, okay, well, how many chapters is it? So if it's like 25 chapters, which this one ended up being, oh my gosh, it was like the book that was never going to end. It was over 67,000 words. And normally these books are 50. And it just was the book that would never, ever end. And I was like, when is this book going to end? And that's why I sat in the She Shed all day and did that. I should probably pop that up in the YouTube. So come back later on my shorts and I will pop up in the YouTube a little video that I posted of this series today. I am so bad about that. I try to do all the socials. But anyways, and so I will send that off to the printers tomorrow and hopefully get it. It's 25 chapters long, so I will divide that up in like 3 or 4 days, and then I'll work on like 4 to 5 chapters a day, and then I will make those changes in my document until I'm done, and then I'll send it to the editor, and then it goes with 4 rounds of edits. So anyways, not that you wanted to know that, CS, but is that a little, what's your little thing there? I can't tell what that is. Is that a little mouse? See, I got old eyes. People. I bet that's the episode where they teach English to the locals. Hawkeye and Trapper say Frank Burns eat worms, and they all repeat it. Eddie, is it the one where they're teaching English to the locals? And Hawkeye and Trapper say that Frank Burns eats worms, and they all repeat it and laugh. The one with the fool's gold. He said, no, it's the one with the fool's gold. I don't know what that is. Those are too cute. Are you talking about what's too cute? Oh, these are too cute. I know. Go over. I'm going to go post one over there. So Janie is about to go make her a cup of coffee number 3. Woo! Thanks. We'll head to IG after this. Yes. All right. It's been forever and not enjoying anything. Oh, girl, you got to change that. Giving you hugs and loves. The Killer Coffee series. Are you on 6 or 7 on Tuesday now? I'm just on when I want to be on. I know. I don't know. I said, you know what? I'm going to go live because after this, my hair is going up in a dilly wop. I'm going to get on my pajamas and it's a rainy night and I'm going to, it's Tuesday. I don't know what we're going to do. We have binged watched, what is that show? Animal Kingdom. on the Netflix, but I guess it was on like HBO or something before this, or Showtime or something. Whew. I need a cleanser. I just need a good old week-long binger of Raymond. Come on, Ro. Come say it to your people. Where are you, sissy? I don't know where she went now. I don't. She doesn't like the rain so much. Everybody is saying hello to Ro. I don't know what that is. Can't wait to see you at the Cynthiana Public Library. Thank you. Me too. And then I'm also going to be on your radio station again. I think that's going to be on like the 25th. So a lot of fun stuff. Not arriving here, but I'm loving the cool. Oh, not raining here, but I'm loving the cool weather. Yes, me too. Me too. I started to watch the last season. You know, that show went down real fast when Smurf left. So that was our top. Mine and Ed. Okay, so I'm gonna be here for another hot minute because we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna unpack it, Angie. So Eddie's like, okay, so why did the show end? Did it end because the actors didn't want to do it? And I'm like, well, there's a lot of reasons shows end, Eddie. A lot of those reasons can be maybe the nobody was watching it. Maybe the writers were gonna not they were gonna leave because they were trying to do bigger acting gigs. Maybe that didn't have the ratings, which I was like, so dude, we have to have the ratings for the Camper TV show, and people have to like it. And we're going to manifest that. I'm always manifesting a big cake that has the number 7 on it with the seasons, with the cast, and us cutting the cake. That's what I'm always manifesting, 7 seasons or more. And so y'all manifest that. And so I said, that's why a series gets cut, because one, sometimes the writers leave and they get in new writers and they're not that good, which I feel like after Smurf died, the only reason they were doing the back Smurf is because aren't my flowers beautiful? Those are from my writer friends. So that was Squirrel. I think they went back into her life because they wanted to keep her in there and they wanted you to know the family got crazy. So we kind of lost it on the seasons after she died. And we were like fast forwarding a lot of the show. It does have, some pretty graphic scenes if no one's into that, of the sexual stuff. So I would fast forward through all that because I'm like, I don't care about none of that. I don't write romance. If I could just, stab somebody, I'm good. So all that murdery stuff was awesome. But we did like it, like I said, up to that season. And we are so glad it's over because we were like, oh, this has got to end. But after Smurf died, I don't think it was as good. That's a good episode too. I need to watch Mass. Yes, you and Eddie would get along fabulously. I'm binging Dead Zone. Is that a show? Uh-oh. What did it say? What's bad? What's bad? I know, it has to be organic. Do not panic, it's organic. So we're going to have to unpack this Dead Zone too. But first, I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about. So we've got this app now. And, well, really? What? Uh-oh. So Eddie has got this app. And again, we try to eat as healthy as we can. And so we try to eat things with like 3 or 4 ingredients that we can read. So this app, oh my gosh, it lets you scan the barcode and it tells you if the food is bad up to excellent. And so I hear him using it because it goes beep. And I'm like, what is it? He'll yell bad if it's bad. And then I don't hear you yell bad. So then he did it again. And I said, what was it that you were doing? He said, the Mrs. Dash was good. And I said, oh, okay. Because he's making fajitas for us. So he's using. Did you use the coconut oil to cook? Eddie? Did you use the coconut oil to cook in? So I know our friend is on here, which I'm going to show. CS. If you're still on here, give me a little whoop whoop because I'm going to show y'all something. What'd you do this time? I don't care. That's what the nutritionist said to use. So, I was going to release the next Honey Springs book early, but I have decided not to do that because I need to not do that for reasons that don't need to be known. So I had gotten these adorable postcards made up that I'm going to send out to people. Isn't that cute? Greetings from Honey Springs, Kentucky. And then on the back, it says Kentucky, and then see you October 15th. So it's not even now coming out until like October the 28th, I think. I don't know. Let's Google it. Google me, Barbara. Actually, it's the 26th. So maybe I can. Let's see. I've got so much stuff going on over here. Woo! Hold on. I'll be back. Don't hang up on me. Ow. Well, this isn't going to work. Oh, you know what? It could be over here. Hold on, y'all. Let me get over here now. Oh, no. We're going to have a falling session. I don't know where my little markers are. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I'm sure they're bad. Oh, here, we'll use one of these markers. But anyways, I was like, well, it's not coming out on October 15th now. So, and then I thought, maybe I could put together a little book box and have some influencers. So what I say, the 26th? I don't even know when I got books coming out. October 26th. So I might be able to make this with my black marker. I might be able to do it janky. I don't know. That doesn't look very good. Make it 26. Because I am too cheap to get this whole stack remade. So I'm going to try to do it again. 26. That looks better. Actually, that looks like a 1. I don't know. Maybe this is looking better. How about that? That looks a little better. So that's what they're going to get. So I was going to send these out to people. Aren't they the cutest? So I don't know. What do y'all think? So, and it's going to be on my newsletter. I'm going to have them fill out a form on my newsletter. My 3 Cozy Things newsletter, which I would love for y'all to go look. You know, I should actually put let me log in. So, y'all, we have covered a lot of ground today, haven't we? We have covered, no joke, and I've got to get off here. I have got to get to my sister's. I'm sending her some coffee. You know, that mold coffee we were talking about. But I'm going to put you a link in for my newsletter. If you've not gotten one of my newsletters, I would love for you to. Let's see. And I'll give you a link to go check one out. Copy. Everybody loves my newsletters because of Rowena. So it's all that. So y'all, we have covered tonight the reader question. Karen, I gave her a secret. And if y'all weren't here for the secret, I said, Karen, come here a little closer. I got a secret. Yes. if you've read the last book in the series, there's a link to the next book. And you can get that pre-ordered on the Amazon. Also, Karen, don't tell nobody, but next week I have a cover artist appointment with my cover artist. And she's going to do 2 more books in the series. So the answer to Karen's question is yes. But I told Karen not to tell nobody. But we're all amongst friends here, right? And like I can say, God put it on my heart to tell y'all. And y'all don't want me to hold that burden. So, yes, Karen. Yes. Anyways, then we covered that. We covered moldy coffee. I showed you my Danger coffee that my nutritionist that I have been working with this past 2 weeks. Last night we were together. She was here for like 4 hours and I was exhausted. Like, I'm not using the same toothpaste. I got different deodorant. I can't use the same hair stuff. But cats are good. Cats are good. She said, that's good. Y'all figured out, I told you about Eddie's little app that talks about food that yells bad when you scan it. And we didn't even talk about plastics. That's a whole nother thing. And I'm like, listen, I am 54 years old. I've been drinking out of plastic. And she goes, that's right. And guess what happens? Yeah, you can change it now because you can change your life. So that's that. And then Jane is watching The Dead Zone. We talked about I know Eddie's finishing up supper. I can hear him. We talked, I showed you how I make my tea, my cold tea in my teapot where I steep it. And let's see, what else did we talk about? We talked about the Camper Series is the TV show. We talked, I've got to, before I leave my house tonight, I have got to go and put one of these up. Oh my gosh, put in the comments. I don't have time to go through all the comments right now, but put in the comments which one you would like me to put up for giveaway in our book group. And they're not the books. Remember, they're journals. I make journals out of all the books. And these are not up yet. These are the 2 new camper books that are the journals, but I do not have those up yet. And we talked about that. Then I showed y'all how I do my edits, where I actually get an art copy that is raw before I send it to the editor. And then I go through it after I write it. So you know that I just finished a coffee book today. It was like 67,000 words long. I thought it was the never ending coffee book. And I thought Roxy is never going to solve this murder. And then what I do, I told y'all how I actually go through the book and make all the edits and all the things and cut all the stuff. I even draw myself my own little map, which back there, by the way, my town has the cutest map. And Eddie and I went to dinner the other day, and lunch, y'all call it lunch, the other day. And this is like my little town map that they have. And not only, so we went to dinner. Let me find it because I'm going to show it to you. I got to put on my old lady glasses. Dinner. Where are we at? We are, that's downtown. We need to go here. Grassroots and Vine. Okay. So we went to here, Grassroots and Vine. And then there's the owners with their kid. And then like all of the places have the owners. Like this is the Midway Cafe, and there's the owners, Matt, Dave, and Stacy, and Erica. So when I walk, y'all, and show, the church is probably on here that we passed today. If you're in Patreon, you saw the church today. But it has all the people. Like, let's go up here to Fort Thomas Coffee, which I go to a lot with some of my friends. There's the owners. Right, she's the owner. And then there's Dr. Kramer, which he has an office there. Let's see. And there's the dentist, Kara, and Dr. Kramer. So here's all the people. And I'm like, there's a bookstore now too. It's a new bookstore. And it's called The Hidden Chapter Cafe. And there they are, right there. It's in town. And we had talked on here one time about doing a book signing. Then we have like, oh, this is a really good place to eat. But this is my little town. And then I walk. And so I was like, oh my gosh, where did I get this map? It's got all the stuff on the back. And I said, I should do this for Normal. Oh, we got this at the restaurant. I said, when did y'all come up with these little maps? And so, hi, Rowena. And so I'm like, I need to do that for, come on up, sissy. For, girl, you are wearing me out. But anyways, aren't my flowers beautiful? They're from my friend Amy Boyles, my friend Dakota LaCoy, and another one of my good friends, Kelly Coates Gilbert. They are my writer crew who I go on my writing retreats with, if y'all don't remember, where we Zoom every other week and talk about all stuff writing. And anyways, what else did we talk about, Rowena? I don't know. But anyways, if you are just getting here, roll it on back. Roll it on back, Jack. And I have got to go eat my fajitas, and I am going over to visit my sister. So I will talk to y'all later. I love y'all, and I will see you next week. Sometimes, who asked me? Was it Jeannie? Did you ask me what time do you go live? Between 6 and 7, 7 or 8. Just when the vibe hits. That's when I go live. I know. I just can't tell y'all. People are like, what? What is the vibe? It's when I want to.